Suhayla El-Bushra, and my Connections play is called FOMO, which stands for Fear of Missing Out. So the play is about social media and social networking sites and the way it can make us feel really insecure because the things that people post aren't necessarily the truth about their lives. About 3/4 of the way through the play, the internet gets turned off and we see the reality of the characters' lives. The thing that's most interesting about the play is probably the thing that's going to be most challenging, because it's going to be quite hard, I think, to work out the theatrical language that they're going to use for each of those different things. Does Facebook have to be staged differently to Snapchat, and how is that different to Call of Duty? I put a stipulation in the script that says they're not allowed to use actual screens, so I think they'll have a lot of fun being quite inventive with the staging of it. I was inspired to write because I felt like my own experience was something that I didn't often see reflected back at me, either on telly or in films or on stage. Being of mixed race and having lived in Sudan, I just didn't ever see my stories reflected back at me. So that was what really drove me on to begin with, was to just try and get sort of different stories and different voices out there. My advice for young people who want to be playwrights is to stick with it. It's really hard. The most difficult thing is to get from the beginning of a script to the end. And if you can actually stick with a project and see it through, rather than giving up when it gets difficult and leaving it in a drawer, then you're sort of halfway there, really. I think theatre and arts activity is vital for young people because it gives you a voice and a means of self-expression at a time when it's actually very difficult to make yourself heard, and when you're often crippled by insecurity in sort of day-to-day human interactions. It can be a really sort of safe way of expressing yourself.